Alright guys, this is KnightMD. This is going to be a short video, pretty much all about the interview that came out on The Insider with Seitaro Kimura, one of the eFootball PES series producers at Konami, and he's referred to as a developer in this interview. So I've read the entire interview. It's a short interview, not much details, but you get a sense of what PES 2022 is going to be all about. I'm going to have footage of a modded PC version of PES 2021, so I don't want you to think that that's PES 2022, because it looks way better than the default PES 2022, and I've already explained that in many videos. The interview pretty much has good news, and it has also expected news. I wouldn't say disappointing news, just expected news. And it also has amazing news, and then it has some very concerning news that I'm sure everybody who read kind of was hoping that they didn't mean what they said in the interview. So start with the good news. The good news is that there is a big emphasis on photorealism. They're really going for photorealistic looks in everything, especially lighting, which the series desperately needs. They don't mention grass, but I presume with Unreal Engine, even 4 is going to be, it's going to have pretty good grass. Lots of emphasis on photorealistic skin, hair, all these details, crowd animations, even they talk about that as well. So that's the good news, photorealistic, and that's kind of expected. But again, you don't get photorealism in a game from just graphics. It's all about animations, as I've shown in another video where I've taken a real footage and just overlaid the game UI on top of it, just to show you that it's animations that makes a game look real and not just realistic lighting and fog, which we have in a modded version of PES 2021. If you look at PES 2021 on PC with all the mods, you have these fog effects and beautiful lighting beat in the morning or at night. So, but it still looks like a video game, and that's because of the animations. Which brings me to the expected news in the article. Alright, so that's the part where they talk about the animations, and the expected news is that it's going to be motion captured, which is the 1990s way of doing animations. They capture footage, lots of animations in many situations. They feed it into the engine, and during the game, the AI pulls the appropriate animation for a specific sequence. It's expected news, but it's not the revolutionary machine-learned algorithm-based animation that I talked about in many videos. That's expected because Konami doesn't have the best animation engineers working for them. EA is the one that has all the scientists that are using machine learning to derive animations. They might have not implemented it in FIFA yet, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen at one point. And the beauty of machine-learned animations is that you can teach an AI how a player moves, his style, and then you can change something like the position of the ball when you're teaching him how to kick the ball, and then the AI will modify the animation based on the position of the ball. It's just a more realistic way of producing movement without having to motion capture every single player in every single style in every single ball position. But they're not going to do that, and that's expected. That was a big ask, and they're going to stick with motion captured animations, and it's going to be better, of course. I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen the Unreal Engine 5 video. We're not getting Unreal Engine 5 most likely. They didn't say that outright in this interview. What they said is that Unreal Engine, they referred to it as Unreal Engine. They didn't say it was going to be 5. But Unreal Engine 5 is coming out early 2022. PES 2022 is coming out in most likely late 2021. So most likely it's going to be coming out on Unreal Engine 4.26. So if you watched the Unreal Engine 5 video, they talk about improved animations in the form of smarter AI, inverse kinematics. So a character could be walking on a slope, and the character would modify its walk so that the foot are well planted on this different terrain. And looks like there's a degree of machine learning in play here. So animations are going to be better, and if they're adding new animations to the old animations, then that's still going to be better. It's just not going to be revolutionary change. But combined with the photorealistic graphics, I'm sure the game will look so beautiful. So we've spoken about the good news, which is the photorealism, the expected news, which is the animations. And then there's the amazing news, which is all the talk about the cameras and how lens capture light and other features. So there's a lot of talk about the camera and the development of photorealism. Now, I'm not sure if that means if they're going to have editable broadcast cameras, which is a very small change with a profound effect. As you've seen in my clips, every stadium has a modded realistic broadcast camera that replicates the real version that you watch on TV in this particular stadium. I'm not sure if they're going to do that, but all this talk about the camera is making me hopeful that they also mean the angle of the camera and not just the way the camera captures light, which is also impressive and great news. And it's all feeding into the concept of photorealism, that the game we're going to play on the PlayStation 5 or on PC is going to look a lot like the game we watch on TV every weekend. So that's the really good news. That's kind of the best thing I've read in the interview. Then there's the extremely concerning news. Like, we were all worried about PES 2022 coming out, focusing on graphics only, with very little changes to gameplay. And that would be horrible. I mean, I see that happening because PES has such a huge lead over FIFA when it comes to gameplay. I mean, we are all here playing PES because of the gameplay. We're not playing PES because of its graphics. We're suffering with the licenses. We're suffering with the need to mod the game, to edit the game. We're suffering with the horrible menus just because the gameplay is just on a different level. So I see how they wouldn't want to invest so much to fix the gameplay. And that's extremely concerning. Now, where do I get that from? It's those 3 lines. The team is working hard to merge the fluid gameplay seen in the series' last 2 excellent PS4 releases with photoreal animation and modeling. And that's pretty much the only thing they said about gameplay. That they want to merge the last 2 versions' excellent fluid gameplay with photorealistic animations and modeling. That's very concerning. I don't want to start PES 2022 and find out that I'm just playing a better looking PES 2021. I already have that on PC. Yes, of course it's going to be better than even the modded version on PC, but that's not what I'm looking for. Something like the collision engine. This needs to be scrapped completely. The referee does not know which collision warrants a foul and which one does not. And I'm going to talk in detail in my huge review that I'm putting together right now. Everything wrong and everything amazing, of course, about PES 2021. But there's a lot of gameplay elements that need to be changed, and reading these 2 lines are sending a message that it's not really a priority and they're going to focus on animations and graphics. So that's pretty much it. That's what I'm very concerned about. We'll wait to see what's going on. Haven't actually seen any gameplay, and I'm not sure when we're going to see the gameplay because they pulled out of E3, but that's pretty much it. I've attached pictures of the 2 pages in the description over here, so you can read them for yourselves. That's pretty much it. So thanks everybody. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. There is a huge video coming out. It's looking like it's about an hour long, the way it's shaping. And I hope I'm able to put it out in time before news of PES 2022 takes over. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.